Howdy, hotshots. Beaming to you from Not a Financial Advisor land with not financial advice. It's Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery. And man, things are looking rough today, aren't they? So grab your packing paper. You're going to want to wrap all your coins before they get crashed. It seems like everything's taking a beating today, and I only wish I was up at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to take advantage of it. Okay, guys, so you know I've been kind of under the weather. The whole family had a bout of COVID, and so I was just kind of taking it easy, recovering. Whew, it wears you out, but we're all doing pretty good. I want to take a look at the OMI token tracker here. $295 billion in the reserve wallet. That's pretty consistent. Might get drained a little bit today as people stock up their gems for tomorrow's drop. There's a drop tomorrow. Last week, I don't think I had a wrap up. I did set the alarm and wake up for the Dragon Girl. I got one ultra rare. That's the only thing I was able to get because by the time I was able to get her, all the rares were sold out. I still am holding on to her. I have not sold her. I feel like it's a very low mint. And so it's going to be pretty valuable. That's what I think as the mint numbers keep going up. Plus, it was one of the last of season 1 issues. Okay, so we've got over 4 billion, over 4.25 billion now, 4,311,000,000. We are humming along with the market prices. Market prices are kind of down. I don't know why that is. Today, I noticed that ultra rare Dragon Girl was down a little bit. You could pick her up for about 1,000 gems, 1,100 gems. I think that's probably because of the crypto crash. People want their money out if they can get it out so that they can go buy more crypto. The crypto crash just scares everybody. Stock market isn't looking that hot today either. But that means that it's a good time to pick stuff up if you've been waiting for a dip. I picked up some just because I woke up and everything was kind of down. I was like, oh, I better get some of this. So I got some Stellar Lumens because that's an easy call to make in my opinion. And I got some Algorand. So I had already bought Cardano last week. I think I told you I bought it for about $1.60. Went up as high as about $2.20, I think. Came right back down to what I paid for it. I might pick up some more of that. Might pick up some Ripple. I'm not going to be picking up any Doge. I'm still gun shy on the Doge. That's just too much pump action for me. Not that people can use it as a currency and it's on its own blockchain. So I'm not as against it as I once was after seeing all of the tokens on the Binance Smart Chain and everything that go up in price. I feel like Doge at least has a leg up on those in that it's on its own blockchain. It's more easily traded. It's getting pretty popular with Elon Musk manipulating the markets. So I do see more value in it than I once did, but I am still not buying it. Okay, so let's take a look at the Ecomi price, which shockingly, I personally don't understand other than the fact this right here is probably what's keeping us from going up too much. Obviously, the overall market is down right now, so you're going to see a big dip. I saw it had dipped as low as 0.0027. I was not on here, could not take advantage of that. I bought like $50 worth of it here at 0.0035. So that's all the money that I had in my account to use for that. I would have to transfer more in to get it. Probably not going to do that right away because I've been buying other stuff. But OMI is still my homie. OMI is my homie. Say that for the algos down below. And I bought algo too. But don't do anything that I do because you'll lose all your money. I just prefer to diversify a little bit because I was getting pretty concentrated here in Ecomi. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing if it goes up, but when it goes down, then it kind of hurts. So I did buy some Cardano because obviously that's a good larger market cap. Lumens are obviously heavily used, for transfers because they're so convenient and so inexpensive to transfer. And Algorand's easy for me to trade because it's on Coinbase and it had taken a pretty good dip. So I went ahead and jumped in on that. Oh, shoot. It's slipping my mind right now that the game Decentraland, it had gone up pretty high. I've had that for a while. It had gone up to about $1.50, and now it's back down to 88 cents. So if you've been waiting on a chance to get some Decentraland, it's like a 40% discount. So I saw, here's what happened to me. I had sold my Ethereum for $2,100 when it hit about $2,100, and I put in an order to buy it back at $1,900. It kept going up to about 3,000, so I got discouraged. I took some of the money out and put it in Ecomi, which obviously has gone down quite a bit since I did that. I took the rest and I put it in Cardano. at about $1.60. I sat on that order for a while, put the order in. Anyway, of course, today I noticed that Ethereum had dipped down to 1860, so I would have been able to buy back my Ethereum. I'm pretty butthurt that I didn't get that back. Oh, Gag's making fun of me. Gag says I should have just left the order in, and I go, well, I ain't got infinite funds, Gag. I ain't you. I ain't got all that money from the last 300 years of savings. Okay, so I didn't get my Ethereum back, even though that's what I wanted to do. But I do plan on waking up tomorrow morning before I go to work and trying to get some of these Batman Black and White Series 5 is coming out. We got 18 hours from the time of this video. And this is obviously the one that we've been waiting on here. I'm kind of surprised that he's common, but also kind of not surprised because I think people like him enough that he will sell out even as a common issue. The last couple times I've seen the commons that you could pick up for even a lower price than the initial price if you just waited and got them in the market within a couple days. And initially I saw that Dragon Girl, she was going for up to about 1,200 gems. And then now she's back down to about 1,000. So it seems like there is some hype that first day or two, and then it does kind of spill off. Let's take a look at what we're looking at here. We got Batman Black and White line brings to life interpretations of the world's greatest detective and select Gotham City characters from the world-renowned comics. The much-awaited 5th installment hits VeVe Thursday, May 20th, and offers fans an opportunity to collect their favorite masked superheroes from one of DC's long-running lines, Batman Black and White. This series is available globally. So we all know that guy's pretty cool and scary looking. Ripped from the pages of Dark Knight's metal comes the Batman Who Laughs, a striking version of the Caped Crusader who makes nightmares shudder, designed by Greg Capullo. And you can see $39.99 is a decent price for him. He's pretty awesome. Common editions, $16,800. So those editions are definitely going back up. You got Series 5 there, Batman Black and White. Here's Robin. I like this Robin better than I like the other Robin that we had available to us. I never got him, but I actually like this one. I think he's pretty cool. A very young one. Peeled from the pages of Batman and Robin comes the very popular Boy Wonder Batman Black and White digital collectible statue designed by artist Frank Quitely. $49.99. He's the uncommon issue with 12,800 editions. So I had told you guys, once I noticed everything selling out on the first drop day within minutes, I told you guys this Darwin Cook Batman was just sitting there. You could still buy him. I think a lot of you took my advice. I told you that he was only in 9,000 editions and that eventually the rares would have over 9,000 editions. That's what I think. We're not quite there yet, but you can see that this was a common issue, okay? Common. And Series 4, 9,000 editions. Okay, so let's take a look at the rare. We got number 71 Batman here. He's kind of Darwin Cook-ish, I guess, with that square jaw and kind of not really defined. The distinctive style of top Batman illustrator of the 1960s, artist Carmine Infantino, brings Batman to life. I think Carmine Infantino was the one that did the other Robin that was available, right? I think. The distinctive style of top Batman illustrator of the 1960s, artist Carmine Infantino brings Batman to life with this iconic digital collectible statue of the Caped Crusader. $59.99, 6,800 editions, and that's considered rare. So you can see the editions are moving up. Eventually, I do believe there will be over 9,000 editions on the rares. Okay, now a lot of people are making fun of this guy. Yeah, he looks kind of like old, washed up Batman. I don't really get it. I mean, he's got like a lot of definition, but his thighs are like way long compared to his calves. He's kind of hunched over with no shoulders. Kind of bizarre, but apparently it was a very popular statue. I think it's smart that they made this one the ultra rare because now it's going to sell out and be popular regardless of whether people are kind of questioning whether they like it or not. It seems to me like they're doing the whole Batman Black and White series, all the statues that were made, and this was one of them that DC decided to put out. So a lot of people like him for artistic value. His coloring is very interesting compared to some of the other ones. You can see they're just kind of dull and dim, and he's more bright. So that is definitely one of the artistic features that people have been pointing out about the quality of this Batman. But he is an odd shape. So I would have to look at the comics that he was in and see what the others look like. Maybe it was just the style that they were going for at the time, or maybe it's just the style of that artist. I'd have to compare him to other characters because I don't know why he's kind of got that like sloped shoulder appearance and kind of hunched over with the bent knees and the legs that are kind of weird shapes. But it's every artist has their own artistic rendering, and obviously DC liked him enough to make statues of him and also put him in comic books. So he's looks more rugged in the face than a lot of the other ones does. If you take away his shoulders, his torso is defined. He does have some good qualities. The best of which I think is his coloring. So that coloring is that's probably what sets him apart from everybody else. Based on the designs by Mike Mignola, this digital collectible statue was a sellout success in 2006 and has gone on to be one of DC Direct's most popular physical statue designs. 3,800 on the ultra rare. So that's quite a bit more. The Dragon Girl. Now, obviously, Batman is more popular. It's a licensed character and it's more popular than that Dragon Girl. But I think she had 888 on the ultra rare and he's got 3,800. So quite a few more. I will definitely be trying to get this guy. I'm trying to get all the ultra rares. That's what my focus is on now because it looks to me like that's the ones that hold their value. Rares and ultra rares. And the rares are definitely easier to get. I personally, unless you want to complete the series or unless you're actually like this Batman I will probably get him just because I like him. But other common issue things, like I have some of the common issue Kryptkins, and I gave those to my son to play with on his phone so he can go around and play with them because they don't really have any value to them. So I'm not really going to be going for the common issues, I don't think. But if you've been waiting on a price to get Ecomi at, it's been at a good price to get it for the last week and a half. This is a good time to be stacking it. If you want to, don't do it because I say so. Do it because OMI is your homie. And hopefully now that we're recovered and I'm going to be back at work and everything, I'll be able to get back into making my videos because I kind of miss making the videos and miss talking to you guys. But every day to day, I was tired on some days and stuff like that and didn't feel like doing it. So I just put it off. I just said, you know what, I don't really have the motivation to do this right now. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off and hopefully now I'm back. All right, guys. So like and subscribe, hit the button down below for the share, do all that stuff so that I could get help with the algorithm because I probably threw it off by not making videos for a couple weeks. Okay, guys, so I'll talk to you later.